In just a little bit over a month, Tower of God Episode 1 will air in Spring of Anime 2020. And because of that fact, I want to discuss a few things that anime-onlys and also webtoon readers need to hear. And I just kind of want to make sure everybody's on the same page and prepping, etc., because it's going to be a major event, honestly. And it's honestly going to be a big deal, because Tower of God is the first time that a webtoon is truly going to have a full-on anime series. That's a big deal. It is a really big deal, because it opens the doorway up for so many fascinating series to finally get anime, and I know I've named quite a few already, but like I've always said, Soul Leveling, Unordinary, God of High School, Hardcore Leveling Warrior, Gamer, there's good series out there, stuff that's not even I'm aware of, and because of that fact, if Tower of God does really well, it could open up a whole new era of anime, a whole new era of shows that nobody ever expected to enjoy or love. Even people who have never read said series will probably want to read said series because of just how good maybe the anime would be. It is a major step in a different direction for anime in general in Japan, and this is one of the big reasons why I'm so excited, and because of that fact, I really just want to make sure everybody understands the importance of Tower of God, but also the first episode as well, and the first few episodes of the series. Now, obviously, I'm unaware if the Tower of God anime is going to be good. For all I know, it can be outright trash. It can be awful to where, it's not going to be good, but I'm under the impression that Tower of God is not going to be bad, because it's just been in the works for a while now. It's the first time something like this is happening. I just highly doubt that the people working on this would not put in 100% to make this the best they possibly can. And the content, the story of Tower of God is so good, it's really hard to kind of mess it up. So it really comes down to many different things. But the point though is that I want to tell you, anime-onlys that are coming into this series, to be very, very cautious. There is obviously, despite what I'm going to talk about within this video, there's going to be individuals that are going to go out of their way and ruin certain things for you when it comes to certain twists of the story. And believe me, there is a lot of twist within Tower of God that blew me away upon first reading and still blows me away to how it was handled. And so because of that sheer fact, I really desperately warn all of you that are first-time comers to Tower of God that's going to watch the anime and not read the series, the source material, unless, you want to read it. I really recommend you to avoid discussions, etc. of Tower of God, because of that fact, there's going to be so many people that are going to relish in the fact to spoil things. And this is a common thing that happens with every big series. I mean, an example that comes to mind for me is, let's say Attack on Titan. One of the reasons why I caught back up to the Attack on Titan manga is because certain individuals decided to spoil me on certain character deaths. And because of that, it angered me greatly, and I decided just to catch up with the series and read it. And there's been other times people have spoiled series for me that just completely have ruined this series for me, and I didn't want to read it anymore because it just ruined the tension and the build up to certain things. And so I just desperately warn all of you anime-onlys that are going to be watching this series to please watch yourself and watch out for discussions of Tower of God, because it's probably going to be really bad, because there is some things that happen that are shocking. Oh yes, and if you are interested in reading the original source, if you're an anime only, I'm just gonna warn you right now, the beginning art of the series isn't the best. However, as you see by the image on screen, the art does evolve and becomes something so much superior that it's just insane to think it's the same series. But if you do decide to read it, just be warned that Tower of God doesn't have, let's say, the best art early on. It's readable, but it's not the best, but it becomes so much better, and it's worth sticking around. It has a charm to it, kind of like One's art for One Punch Man. But okay, with that out of the way, though, I want to kind of talk about certain things with manga readers now. So if you are an anime only and do not want to be spoiled, and please, you do not want to be spoiled, I recommend you stopping the video here now. And if you are leaving, I just want you to have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and hopefully you guys stay healthy and safe. But okay, with that out of the way, I'm going to talk to manga readers, or not manga readers, webtoon readers. I don't know why I'm calling it manga readers, but you readers out there of Tower of God. you all know what I'm talking about. You know the situation that we're currently in right now. It is the Rachel situation. See, Rachel as a character, as we all know, all of us readers, we know how disgusting she is. We know how awful and vile of a person she is within the story of Tower of God. But because of that, people are quick to just say their hatred for said character and spoil it for newcomers of the story. I have seen it already for people just trying to introduce said series to new readers of the story. So because of that fact, that ruins a major twist. I know when I read Tower of God for the first time, I never saw it coming with Rachel doing what she did to Bam. I never thought she would be the one to try to kill him. It was a big shock. It was like, after all of this, what Bam has been trying to do to find her, help her, etc., she does what she does to him. It's just outright despicable. And it was a major twist and a major conclusion to an arc that led into the continuation of Tower of God Part 2, and it made you really wonder if Bam was dead or not. And even if he wasn't dead, it was still a big shock. It was a major twist just to see this character that Bam was trying to protect, like his princess or lover, etc., just turn on him like that. That was a big deal, and because of that, I really urge you readers of the series to please try not to spoil this for newcomers to the story, because with how much you love the series, the passion you have for Tower of God, I cannot recommend you enough to kind of fight back that urge. Fight back that urge to kind of talk about Rachel and put her down, etc., because if you do, it easily can spoil certain things for anime onlys. But it's not just that as well. You see, if you want this series to continue to gain popularity and just reach a realm that we never seen for a webtoon, obviously you want people to really just appreciate the twists and turns that the series has to offer. And if you're someone that was like me, that read it for the first time and wasn't spoiled, then you understand those emotions. And if you were someone that's spoiled, you understand how awful it feels to be spoiled. And I know not everybody's going to watch this video. And so if you are the few individuals that do watch this video, I do recommend you to go out of your way and, try to spread this word. Try to tell people not to spoil Tower of God, because it's just too good to do so. And I think because of that, I think the community can come together and do some great things. I truly hope the community does that. But okay, that's a quick little, talk I wanted to have, because it just in under a month, or a little bit over a month, it's going to happen, and I just want to make sure I prep both sides for it, and just try to make sure discussions don't ruin things absolutely for people. But I want to leave it at that. I love you guys. You have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you want to get notified whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon down below, and with that, Chibi out.